Well, welcome everybody. Hey Soul Slicer, how's it going? We're here to attempt some Jad tonight. This will probably go not well if you know anything about Jad. But if you know anything about Jad, I'm gonna lure you into it a little bit. So every RuneScape account has this giant hurdle in it. Well, many hurdles. But the ultimate hurdle is getting your Fire Cape. Because it's the second best in slot for melee characters, or for your melee equipment, or whatever you want to call it. And one day you're gonna have to do it. It's like, you know, it's like you're at the DMV, and one day you're gonna have to go to the DMV and like redo your driver's license or whatever. But you're gonna push it off as long as you humanly possibly can push it off for. And I didn't want to do it, but I was thinking about doing Sins of the Father. And there was a guy that was like, "Oh yeah, I'm level 60 in all my stuff except for 80 strength. And I have my Fire Cape." And I was like, "All right, well, based on what I have, I should probably do the fucking Fire Cape. As much as I don't want to do it, as much as I don't want to go to the DMV, I gotta go to the DMV and do it." So this is the, I'm gonna show this off real quick though. This is the speedrunning world. What's nice about the speedrunning world is that you can attempt Jad. It's not the actual Jad. The Jad we're gonna be fighting looks a little different. But you start up a speedrun, you start up beneath Cursed Sands, and you'll be this dude. And then you, and this is probably good for me to do because I have not touched this game since the last time I played it, which was a couple weeks, you know, because I was busy with the Monsters and Memories test last week. I could probably move this over a little bit. This camera. This Kamura. Then you can see that hot mic action that we all needed. We all needed that hot mic action. And also blocks out the text a little better. You know, you never know. It's not perfect, but who is? So that's what we'll be getting if we're successful. Don't listen. Don't go in here expecting me to come out of here with one of these, because I'm probably not. But anyways, you go in here. You teleport to, where is it? Is it just, can I already just go there? Yeah, okay. SAR Fighting Pit. In the minigame menu. You could use this on live whenever you want. I think you use it every 15 minutes. Great. That's where we will, no, that's not where we'll be going. But why is it so hard, you might be asking, Mr. C? Well, the biggest reason why is I feel like if you could just fight the boss itself, you could pretty much just get figured out really quickly. The problem is that oftentimes he's a boss at the end of a gauntlet, a 1 to 2 hour gauntlet, depending on how things go. And it's annoying every time you go through here. He's like, "Oh no, but I have the fire up. I have Fire Cape, dum-dum." Okay, I guess I'll talk to you. Why is this not working like it normally does? Do I have to like unequip it? There we go. So you have to show him the Fire Cape, and he's like, "Alright, you're cool, you can go through here." It's kind of dumb that you can't do this whenever you want. I feel like they should let you do this whenever you want. But yeah, it's a boss at the end of a 1 to 2 hour gauntlet. And I'm pretty sure he can one-shot you. If he wants to one-shot you, he's gonna one-shot you. We don't need the coins, we don't need any of this crap. I mean, it's so crappy that I don't even have it on my main, but don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Those are things not for you to worry about. Well, I hope you're having a good day though, Soul Slicer. We want all the brews, all the super restores, and then the rest sharks. But you'll get a taste, a very brief taste of what we'll be dealing with in a little bit. There we go. And I have a similar helmet. I don't have the upgraded one because I haven't done that quest yet. Someday. Yeah, there's a dude over here. Made his challenges, and he lets you just see what the sitch is. So this is what we'll be going up against. Now, Jad does not look like it. This is like the hard mode Jad. But this is basically what we're going to be looking at. There he is. There's our boy. So if you don't block the correct one... Hey, Slay. How's it going? I'll read this after I lose this. There we go. Hey, nice to catch you live. Hope you enjoy this one. 2. What a hellish landscape I find myself in. I do. You don't even know. Oh shit, I'm dead. I'm dead. Now the hard part isn't coming up yet. And again, this is at the end of a long, egregious journey. Oh shit, okay, good. I think we got it. I think we're safe. I know for a fact his mage thing, which is this, will definitely one-shot me. If I don't block it, then I will get one shot, and that's GG. I never played RuneScape, but I hear the stories. Yeah. Oh shit, is that it? Okay, now here's where it gets tricky. I gotta slowly piss off these little guys. Shit. Okay. We're still good. Oh, no. Nope. And there you go. That's probably how Jad's gonna go when we get to him. But you can, if you wanted to do it in a speedrun setting, that's how you do it. Hope you enjoyed this one. Looks interesting. What a hellish landscape I find myself in. Never played RuneScape, but I hear the stories. There's a lot I like about RuneScape, but there's also a lot I really don't like about RuneScape. Those things being Cough, Herblore, Cough Slayer. That's a tale for another time. Alright. Now we gotta go to a Westworld because we need the lowest paying possible. So I'm gonna be going in first with a not the best potions or whatever inventory. As you'll see over here. This is my setup. Some of it's better, some of it's the same, some of it's a little worse. But it is what it is. A similar inventory, but I'm not going to be wasting Sardonian brews and all that jazz quite yet. That'll come soon, but whatever. You know, we're just going to go in there. We're going to give it a good old college try. But yeah, I would Now, normally I would be like, you know, I'm just gonna level up my combat a whole bunch, but you'll hit a point where people will be like, bro, you're 99 and you haven't done your fire cape yet? Noob. And that's why I'm doing it now. Allegedly, people have done this at 60, all these stats. And I'm a little better than 60, so my odds are slightly better. Also, I have better bows. I have better bolts than he does. I have broad bolts and diamond bolts. The diamond bolts you save for the mages. You'll see what I'm talking about when we get to those. All right, let's just get into it. What? There it is. The SAR fight pit. No. There may be more players doing, like, so normally with the mini games, this is kind of a cool aspect of RuneScape in that you can switch between servers all you want, and there's actually servers that are based around like certain activities like Blast Furnace or the fishing boss, I forget his name, Temporos, I remembered it. Oh, that's right, we're probably gonna have to wait. So I have an add-on that tells us what's coming in the next round. Okay. Desired ETA 13 minutes. So it sounds like we got a little bit of time to chat. But if you see anyone with this pet, they probably earned it. Because you can't just there's no way to just go to the end of the boss. Like, it's easier if you allegedly, and if you have high enough Slayer and the Slayer Helm, and you get a Slayer task for killing Jad, he dies much quicker. Good R now. But my Slayer's okay, but Slayer's such a stupid skill. I'm sorry. Everyone loves the Slayer Helm, but it's a stupid fucking skill, alright? Here's Slayer in a nutshell. You gotta kill these mobs. I'd show you what Slayer task I'm on, but it's like, I think right now it's basically like, oh hey, you have 100. Actually, I can't check it since while we're waiting. I'll put away one shark and then I'll check it. You are assigned to kill fire giants. Only 116 more to go. Only 116 fire giants. Hey, that's Slayer. I know you can unlock bosses later, but in order to level up Slayer, it's not, you can't just do bosses. You gotta do the boring shit. You gotta fucking kill the same stuff over and over again. But you can block certain tasks, and that makes it way better. It's a shitty skill, alright? Let's be real. This is the things I don't like about RuneScape. Deal with it. I also don't like the fact that it's basically a single-player game. And then right at the end, it's like, all right, group time, group gameplay. Right at the end, group gameplay right here. Where you have to get friends and you have to do group content right at the end, right when you start getting like 90, 99. Also, though, the guides for RuneScape suck ass. There's so many shitty guides that want you to get 1 billion fucking gold to start out with, which is like thousands of dollars. All right. Slayer, I like it. You would like it, Mr. Heim. Also, the fact that there's a currency token. Although the currency token isn't, I don't think it's that bad. Because in theory, you could buy the 1 billion gold items or whatever. But you'd have to buy so freaking many, so many bonds. Grand exchange bonds, that's what they're called. I think right now they're selling for, it's like 11 mil a pop. They're like $10 for 11 mil a pop, something around there. So you'd be buying a lot of them in order to get the best items in the game. But you could do it. But we're waiting for the desired one, which is 5, because apparently 5's the 5 rotation's easier. There's like, depending on when you go in at the time of day or at the top of the hour or whatever, that changes what rotation of mobs you're gonna get, and you'll see what the rotation is when we go in there, because this add-on just tells me. Back in the day, people had to learn it. I ain't learning it. I ain't getting time for that. You got time for that? I ain't got time for that. No sirree, Bob. You know what I mean? Can you see when I'm talking about the fire giants? This way. Not really. So my expectations are low, but well, you know, whatever. I said I want to do something more exciting next time I play RuneScape, and this will definitely be more exciting. And I feel like this showcase is like, kind of like endgamey stuff. Not really though. It is and it isn't. But yeah, it's just like, and that's why I made that short, by the way, because there's just so many bad guides, and they're all just like, oh, well, if you want to make money easy, well, first you got to get 90 in 3 different skills. Actually, Grano Reaper said this recently, and it's probably true, that once you hit level 93, you're like halfway to 99, which is insane and probably true. So the fact a lot of these guys are just like, oh yeah, hit 95, hit 90, hit whatever, you know, that's insanity. But you also need 70 in a lot of these skills for the penultimate quest. Song of the Elves. Where is it? Yeah, Song of the Elves, which unlocks just so much additional content. You can get crystal weapons, there's like this dungeon over there. There's a whole city, blah, blah, blah. You definitely want to do this at some point. But it requires just all the stuff. I'm close to some of these. Mining's at 65. Herblore is at 63. I hate Herblore. Herblore sucks. And a lot of these suck like on Iron Man too. Like they really suck on Iron Man because you can't just buy. I like the Iron Man mode, but I don't like it for RuneScape because a lot of the things you have to do on your own are just a massive pain in the ass. Although, I feel like if you had a group Iron Man going, that could be pretty good because you can trade between each other, but not use the Grand Exchange or anything. Although group hardcore Iron Man, that's how you end friendships. That's how friendships get ended. Cause you get like 3 shared deaths. So if you have one stupid friend who keeps dying, well then you're no longer hardcore. I feel like the way they did hardcore Iron Man is good though, where hey, you're hardcore Iron Man, and if you die, you lose the hardcore aspect, and you just go back to regular Iron Man. And if you get really tired of Iron Man, I think you can turn it off. You can just go back to a normal account, but you can't go back to Iron Man, which is how I think it should be. Let's see how much time we got left before it's the best. 7 minutes. Only been 7 minutes. Goddamn. Yeah, this is my setup right now. Not the best. It's still pretty good though. I bought some blessed D-hide a while ago. Almost good for defense against the against these little ne'er-do-wells. But yeah, we'll see what happens. You gonna die. I need to get it on the soundboard. You gonna die. That's the other game we should play someday, Limbo the Lost. You gonna die, boy. I mean, hopefully I can make it through the first couple of waves without dying. If I die, I feel like you have to try to die in those first couple of waves because it's just like a bat. A bat. 1 or 2 bats. I heard the funniest conversation a few minutes ago. Walmart, alright, I want to hear it. We have 5 minutes, so let's hear it. You gonna die. I mean, I have this sound effect. That's probably the sound I'm gonna make when I die instantly to Jad after however many times. How much time has passed. Cashier, why are you buying so much water? Customer, to hydrate myself. Cashier, dang, it sounds fancy when you say it that way. Customer, I spent $17 a week on water, brother. Was that the spirit? The spirit of Hulk Hogan and his water-loving ways? Listen, say a little about Hulk Hogan. He did love to hydrate. Also, how much water are you drinking? I feel like if you're drinking that much water, you sound a redneck as hell. I mean, I believe it. When you're drinking that much water, I feel like you may as well just get like a filter or something. You know what I mean? I mean, how much is a Brita filter? Don't get me wrong, using a Brita filter sucks. It's not great. Yeah, there we go. Oh no, that's just no. I want the whole thing. $25 for the jug and filter. I spend $17 a week on water, brother. You know what I mean? If you don't know why I say that, Nathan, the next time Nathan's on stream, which is nowadays a rare occurrence, so count your blessings. But he says, you know what I mean? Constantly. You know, I like to go to the Popeyes, and I like to get the 40-piece chicken, and then I like to get kidney stones, you know what I mean? Hopefully we'll get an appearance from our beloved Nathan soon enough. But it has been a couple moons. Actually, is my Discord open? I don't think it is. I'll check though. I always forget something. Yeah, there we go. Alright, we got 2 minutes before we're at the desired 5, which is the best rotation. Me and Gulu tried the buff Super Auger on Night Rain today. It's awful. I'm not surprised. Listen, we're just trying to get, right now, Granda, we're just trying to cross the finish line. We're not trying to do anything fancy. We're just trying to cross the finish line, move on from our Night Rain lives. I guess we'll probably play Abiotic Factor. Abiotic Factor is a lot of fun, though. It's a great game. I'll have to see if my save file is still good. It was when I made this new PC. Yeah, 1.0 did come out recently, so it would be good and good, I think. Hopefully, Rotation 5 has the least amount of mages, because the mages fucking suck. Also, I poop out steel arrows because I have the accumulator. It's a nice device because it saves like 70% of your arrows that you shoot. 70% of the arrows or bolts that you shoot just automatically go back into your inventory. And like a certain percent drop and a certain percent just straight up break, but still, it's nice. Estimated time 0 minutes. Get hyped, everybody. This is what we've all been waiting for. But yeah, I only have three prayers and sharks right now. This is just, you know, I'm gonna do one run like this, then one run where I break out the super restores and the prayer potions and the restore potion. Sorry. All right. Wait, did I miss it? Are you kidding me? Whatever, we're going in. Fuck it. There's a bat. Bats suck. There you go. They drain your prayer. They're little dicks. Wish it would put little boxes around the bats, but whatever. No, it doesn't? No, it doesn't. Okay. Well, we're already down 5 prayer points. Not great. Wish I didn't add it. Wish I had it on to where I could see. Yeah, blobs or whatever. Who cares? Let's see. We got a blob and a bat next round. And they turn into little boy blobs. Alright, there's a fucking bat some. There he is. There's that little shit. Get out of here, loser. See, we got 2 bats. I probably want to be over here. Oh, so this is called Italy Rock. And you wonder why it's called Italy Rock. You look all the way up there and you see a little boot, and that's why it's called Italy Rock. But you can, you can get the mobs stuck on this little corner over here. There you go. Thank you. Oh, and there's a blob. Bam. Bam. That's the way I like it. I know that is a great story, Grando. I consider Walmart a PvP zone, that's why I don't go. No bats, just blobs. Who cares? Oh, there's a ranger. Alright, first little shit coming up. You have to block range from these guys, which is this. They're not that bad, though. Actually, I should probably get rid of these guys. What am I doing on arrows? We're already down 15 arrows. Eee. That's so many compared to 1,000. But yeah, it's mean. They give you this is the long. You can see how much time's passed in the top right. But they give you this whole gauntlet at the end. They're just like, all right, we're gonna put a guy that can one shot you. Oh shit! Oh shit! Block! 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 Okay. Okay, we got a ranger coming up over here and a bat over there. I wear a mask when I go to Walmart so I look like Hulk Hogan. That's smart. Because even though he's dead, there will be mad respect. Alright, let's get this little fucking bat over here. Where is he? There he is, okay. I don't need this little shit draining my prayer. Get out of here, loser. Yeah, off stream in RuneScape, I did the, there's like this 3 boss thing, and there's chests and stuff. Please be dead. Please be dead. No, he's not dead. No, he's not dead. Please die. No, now he's dead. After draining my beloved prayer. Things ain't looking so great. We're at round, we're like 1/6 of the way, and we already have to take a sip. I should have checked to see. I think it's just a ranger and a blob. I should go more in for cinematic mode. There's a bat over there. He's gonna be a little shit. Okay, ranger's over there. Get this little fucker right there. There we go. There we go. Turn on range. Deal with him. All right. Let's see. We got bats, rangers, blobs. So probably what I'll do. Oops. Now, if I don't have the protection from the ranger on, I'll probably be fine. We're gonna drag him all the way over here. Give us some time to think, you know, give us some time to think. So two bats, a ranger, and a blob. My favorite. Hopefully the ranger will block out the bat. Or the blob. Okay, yeah. Well, the ranger's coming. Good, get him. Get the bat, get the bat. Got the bat, good. Saved us a little bit of prayer. Turn that off. All right, what's coming up? So this is how they get stuck, or behind walls. All right, we got a ranger. Ranger and 2 blobs, easy. In fact, we're gonna lure this guy over here. So that I can just deal with whatever at first. Give me time to think about what's coming up ahead. We'll go all the way over here. I'll pick up some of these. I guess I can't. Never mind. Two rangers, okay. So I could probably just turn this on and deal with this ranger over here. So keep in mind, this entire time, this game's nickel and diming you. I'm doing pretty decent damage though. Better than I have in the test. I booted up the 2 rangers easy. I booted up the whatever. the speed run, whatever, but I also went in here and tested it out a little bit. I think this is going a little better. Shazam. Oh shit, my prayer's been on the whole time. Well, too late. Can't undo it. Alright, what's coming after this? What's coming up? A melee, okay. So actually, I'm gonna bring these fools over here. No, don't. Hey, stay right there, tough guy. No? I said right the fuck there, tough guy. Don't. Hey. Hey, yo. Yeah, we gotta drink another one. Like, right, gotta drink two. Yep, we gotta drink two. I forget if he gets stuck on this side or the other side, but whatever. Now this is important, I gotta remember to turn that off. We got a mailer and a bat. Okay. I think it's over here, but whatever. Let's see if he gets stuck. I don't think he will. Yeah, he won't. He won't, he's a coward. Are you stuck now, ho? Good. So this is what happens. I get stuck there. And you can use this to your advantage. Alright, let's quickly go over here. Hope he gets stuck because he's stupid. Hopefully he's a big dumb. Are you big dumb? No, he's not big dumb. He's not big dumb. Fortunately, there's a fucking bat over here that I gotta deal with. He should get stuck over there. There we go. So I think the total amount of waves are 16, or sorry, not 16, like 63, I think. I also get crazy names like Jimmy Tikop, or they just call him Meleeer. He's the Meleeer, he melees. He's a little stinker. He dead. Get the fuck out of there. Deal with this stupid fucking bat. Deal with this stupid fucking bat. There you go. He dead. Alright, now I gotta circle. Ow. You see what we have to deal with over here? Shit. I'm nowhere close. I'm nowhere close to Illy Rock. We're so boned, everybody. Okay, no, now we're good. Now we're good. No. Okay, good. Fortunately, that's one of our few foods that we may have to consume. We effed up. We effed around and we found out. Okay, we got a blob and a Meleeer. Okay, that's easy. So if we stay right here, he should hopefully get stuck over here, and then we won't have to deal with him. Yeah, I think he'll get stuck. Hopefully. He fucking better get stuck. There you go. He big dumb. Alright, we got a melee, a bat, and a blob. Just pepper this guy down a little bit. But yeah, honestly, the best part about RuneScape is the quests. The quests are so good. Well, I mean, like, every quest is tied with progression. Like, your first BS quest where you make, like, a cake, you get flour and eggs. Like, that leads into Recipe for Disaster, which is how you get Barrow's gloves. Alright. We're gonna have to fucking move. Get stuck. Get owned, noob. You know, I'd rather have this guy beating on me than that guy. Well, whatever, we'll deal with him. 2 bats, a blob, and a melee, okay. Hopefully, if I go over here, I can get the blob in place first. And then he'll block the meleeer from attacking me, and then we'll be good. Hopefully. In a perfect world. Unfortunately, we do not live in a perfect world. I'm gonna eat a shark. That's 1 shark down. I'm gonna take these, fuck it. Fuck it. Let's see how this looks like. So that bat's stuck there. Okay, blob's coming. Hopefully this guy's stupid and he doesn't try to go around, but I'll have melee. Nope, don't attack him. Stop. No, don't hit him. Attack the one in the back, please. There we go, perfect. That's what I like to see. Teamwork. It should auto-retaliate off. Is that a setting somewhere? There we go. He's dead. Now we can deal with this fool. Should probably turn auto retaliate off. If I were to do that, how would I do that? All settings. Gameplay. Accept aid. Hold on. That's the good thing about this. There's a bat that's stuck over on that end. Actually, 2 bats. Because if I'm trying to lure him into an area, I probably want to retaliate off. Or out to turn. Oh, okay. It's here. My B. Alright. Time for these little shits to take all my delicious prayer that I need so badly. So we got a melee and 2 blobs. Okay. There we go. Okay. Does he get stuck over here? I don't think he does. Ready? Okay, good, good, good. But I can go over here. Now he's stuck. He's stuck there. Alright, let's see. We got a ranger and a meleeer. Okay. So probably I'm gonna have to put on range, quickly run on the other side. Hope he gets stuck. Oh, you gonna die. I need that for the board. Although it's probably gonna be more like this. Probably gonna be very similar to how that plays out. Closer. Perfect. We're gonna be ready to run. Run and gun. If we can get him stuck there while the other meleeer is just moseying over here, we'll be good. Run. Okay. Turn this on just in case, just in case. Little Peaksaroni. Okay, I don't think he can hit me. Perfect. Can he? Nope, can't. Perfect. So we got a meleeer, a bat, and a ranger. Alright. And again, I guess back in the day, people just memorized what the rotations were. Which is crazy go nuts. Now, I know, ideally, I would be wanting to use the bow and be switching between the two, but I ain't doing that. That's way too much inventory space, and it's way too crazy. Way too crazy. Alright, we got a bat. Ranger and a meleeer, okay. Alright, go back to the spot. This little shit to get over here. Oh, come on. Uh-oh, that might hit me. It hit me. Okay, that's not that bad. We can live with that. I know it's really zoomed out, but listen, I can do whatever the hell I want. If I want the stream to be ants, I can have it be ants. Alright. Okay, what we got? What we got? We got a ranger, bam, meleeer, bat. Okay. Oh, 2 bats, actually. Okay. We'll probably just do what we've been doing. I mean, I'll probably run around a bit, actually, to get those damn bats so they're not nickel and dime on my ass. We are at wave 23. We're like a third of the way done. Very intense. So I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna deal with this fucking asshole. Is there another bat? Or is it just... No, there's another bat. Okay. Oh my goodness. Oh no. Oh no, it's all going to hell. Okay, it's okay though. Take the long way around. Take the long way home. Actually, can I get like... Maybe just barely skirt him, barely skirt him, barely skirt him. Okay, 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 okay. No, 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 no. Go back. Okay, perfect. That's shark numero dos down. Actually, I should get him. Never mind, too late. Too late. Decisions were made. Okay. But you should get stuck this way. Alright, what we got next? We got a mailer, a blob, and a ranger. Okay. Take a sippy sip. The shitty thing is that we're not at the hard part yet. The hard parts is when the major's coming, because the majors suck, and that's why I have these bolts. Can I line of sight this guy over here? Hopefully. I think so. Fortunately, that ranger, he's gonna be rangering over there. That's fine though. As long as I'm not getting beat by either the melee or the ranger, we're fine. Okay, he's down. We get this guy. This guy doesn't matter. He might hit me for 1 or 2 every now and again, but with my armor, and that's why we have the Versac helm. Okay, what we got? Melee ranger, bat blob. Okay. Okay, just turn that off. Get him. Back to a mosey on. We get closer to the bat so that we can just snipe him when he spawns. It sucks though, because if that bat hits you once, even if it's a 0, it still takes. There we go. Later, nerd. Later, nerd. There we go. And he's stuck. Sucks we lose some prayer and stuff, but it is what it is. Okay, ranger. Okay. Let's see how our resources looking. They're looking okay. Again, this could all change very quickly. This could go from 0 to 100 very quickly. In fact, we should probably take our second prayer potion. Sippy sip. I'm probably just gonna run out here, get both bats, lure the mailer over here so that I can get them stuck easier. Okay, let's get these stupid bats. Stupid prayer draining stupid bats. Get this little fucking asshole. Oh no, oh no, oh no. I think we're good, I think we're good. I think they'll both get stuck. And then once we get this guy down, we can really think about our options. Okay. Put that on. Can I get him from here? There we go. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Get this little asshole in the back. Alright, let's see. We got a mailer, a ranger, and a blob. Hopefully, If I kill this guy and move all the way down over here, I should be able to safe spot some of them a little easier. I gotta turn that off footage. Nope, wrong one. Right, and then move this sucker over here. He can't hurt us. He thinks he can, but he can't. Let him just get right up in our grill. Because he might hit us some of the time, but he can't hit us all the time. So melee will definitely get stuck. We'll see what happens with the rest of these fools. Melee's gonna go over there. Where is Ranger? Okay. Like the other got stuck. Yeah, click this on. Get the Ranger. I'm gonna get rid of that guy. Because he hit me for 5? What a rude jerk. And a 1. Wow, he got lucky today. That stupid asshole. That jerk face. A meleer and 2 rangers, okay. How are we looking on stuff? We're down 200 bolts, that's fine. That's what we expect. That's why the broad bolts are cheaper than the other bolts, that's why we're going with that. As you can see, it's been 30 minutes and we're not halfway done. That's the name of the game. I mean, if it's 2 hours, I might just do 1 attempt and then call it a fucking day. And cry softly into my pillow. Although we're doing not terribly on resources. We've used 2 sharks and 2 potions. In fact, I'll use these now. This will make our labs a little easier. Goodness, what a bunch of jerks. Shit, okay. Okay, he's stuck. Perfect. That's what we like to see over here, buddies. Gotta lure him a little closer. Okay, perfect. I could see how long I had on my potions, but I guess I don't. Okay, turn that off. What we got? We got 2 meleers. Easy. I think. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Alright. Hopefully I can get this asshole stuck. Alright, are you gonna... Oh, no, go. Are you stuck? Okay, he's stuck. Perfect. This asshole's also going to get stuck? Yes. Yes? Beautiful. Where do we got next? Oh, we got 1 major. Alright, these are the guys you gotta watch out for. In fact, these are the guys we switched to the other bolts for. hopefully he just slides right into place. No problems. There you go, yeah. Right there, right there. Just where we like to see him. Now the majors, they can chunk you real good. They do a lot of fucking damage. Yeah, right into the trap. Get into the zone, auto zone. Kind of mean that they put a guy at the very end of this, a boss that'll one-shot you. If you're not careful. But everyone's like, it's so fucking easy. It's only hard your first time. Okay, we got a major and a bat. We gotta switch out the arrows. In fact, if I drop any of these bolts, I'm probably gonna pick them up because they're fucking expensive. Some of us don't have high prayer. This is pretty low prayer in consideration, Grando. I didn't know it made that cool noise when he shot these. Come on. Why won't you die? I think those are just bolts that we're gonna miss out on. Okay, there's a stupid bat over here. Gotta deal with first. He's down. Alright, what we got next? What we got next? We got a mage and 2 bats. Okay. Bam. Was that a crit? Was that also a crit? Shit. Oh shit, I need to sip. So a major, 2 bats. Okay. We're at wave 30 dose. We're like, I think we're about halfway-ish. Maybe it's 38. Or 68 for the final wave. Yeah, it's one of those. But listen, if we die, we die. It's not a big deal. The fucking things. Oh my god. Thank you. Kill that bat. Thank you. Switch the bolts. Thank you. Okay, we got a major and a blob. Pretty much nothing changes. Nothing changes. We killed 2 Nihilers today. Now we can't get the babes off you. Congratulations. The shitty thing is that, like, realistically, I probably do need, like, all 4 dosers. But I'm just going in here to just kind of test some stuff out. You 2-manned regular auger? Holy crap, Batman. Come on, die, you asshole. There you go. Okay. Now it's just like majors. It's all majors. Majors all the way down. But we don't care about the blob. Who cares about the blob? We don't care about you. What are we doing on bolts? These are fancy diamond-tipped arrows. That's how good they are. I mean, one arrow is not that expensive, but like a bunch of them, they're kind of fucking expensive. I gotta turn this off when I kill this asshole. And this is why the majors suck. They have so much hit points, they do so much damage, they're just jerks. They're just big jerk faces. Okay. I'm gonna grab switch these out. Alright, we got a major, we got a blob. The major and a blob, really? And oh, and a bat right on top of me. I don't want to be right there. Is the fire cloak hard to get? It is and it isn't. It's hard because you get to the end. I'm gonna drink the... I wonder if I can line of sight him. I'm gonna try. I lose a couple prayer points, lose a couple prayer points, no big deal. Can I line of sight him? Oh, we're gonna get him. We're probably gonna just get to deal with him. Yeah. Fucking die! Oh my god, he took like... Oh my god, how are you not fucking dead? Get the fuck out of here! Asshole! It's funny because you have two spectrums. You have people who are like, bro, it's fucking easy. You just flick the right prayers. It's fucking easy, bro. It's fucking easy. But as you can see, we're already 40 minutes in. We're not halfway done with this. Or maybe we are exactly halfway done. If I get down to one thing, I'll save it for big boy. I think I'll pop it now. Major. Maybe I can line of sight him. If I can, that'd be nice. We'll know very shortly into this if we can or not. It would be nice if we could, though. When I'm ready, I'm hovering. I'm gonna say probably fucking not. Did I waste regular bolts on him? I think I did. We gotta get this stupid fucking asshole. Done. Oh no, there's another one? Stupid fucking bats. Oh, no. Okay, oof. Almost lost our prayer for a second. How many am I down to? We're still okay. We're still above 500. We're still above 400. But yeah, you really only want to use these on the majors, because they just I feel like I realize the greater problem is that you have kind of a lot of elitists in old school RuneScape who just assume everything is easy because they've done it 20 million times. Alright, what we got next? Got a major, we got a blob. Hopefully we can line of sight the major or something. Okay, we're not afraid of mage. Go over here. Literally 20 million, I know. And then they make guides and they're just like, yeah, whatever, you just pray, you just flick the right prayers, it's fucking easy. You do frame perfect prayer flicks, it's no big deal. You got $1 million in the bank? You got $1 million in the bank, it's not a big deal. Alright, let's see, where's Major? Okay, perfect. He's stuck, he's stupid. Blob's also stupid. Okay. Remember, switch the bolts. Vicious heal. This will get me up to 72. Another shark bites the dust. But I mean, like, in any other game, getting a fire cloak would be a big fucking deal. Because it's at least an over-hour gauntlet. It has a really hard boss at the end, and if you fail all the way back to wave 1. Doesn't matter how good you are, doesn't matter, you know, how many potions you have, how good you are, you go all the way back to 1. Doesn't matter. You have like a special attack with my crossbow? No, I don't. I mean, you're not wrong, Slayheim. Doesn't get more epic than a fire cloak. But the real shitty thing is, and I can see why people think this, there's 2 layers. You have a fire cloak and the fight caves with Jet at the end, and then you have like the ultimate battle arena where you get a lava cloak at the end. Okay. Right, perfect. Actually, we should lure this guy over here, because that major will definitely get stuck. No, get your ass over here, boy! Get your ass over here, boy! Yeah, I should grab those. I should grab those. Too much money just to leave on the floor. Also, good thing I checked, because I would have been shooting this guy with regular arrows. Or the good arrows. Right here. Major's gonna get stuck right there. Ranger's gonna mosey on in. Deal with the Ranger. Move on to the Major. Sergeant Major. Yeah, he's stuck. He dumb. Where is the other guy? Okay, there he is. Very carefully. Very carefully now. No. Okay, we're good. We're good. Oof. My faint heart can't handle it. That off. Put those bad boys on. Alright, we got a Ranger and a Major. This is gonna suck. Hopefully we could just kill the Ranger real quick and not have to deal with the other guy. Just gonna do another one of these. Preempt it. Just preempt it. I mean, you saw at the beginning of the stream, it is very epic. Yeah, they just have so much fucking hit points. It's kind of ridiculous. I might just leave these on for this guy. Okay, hope. Please die, please die, please die, please die. Please die. I had to switch it, I had to switch it. Oh my god, I'm getting my ass blasted. Yeah, when they spawn in the middle, it's not fun. Nothing you can really do about it. Ooh, okay, these are not good. This is not a good look. No, that's right. I should probably head over here. If I can line of sight him over there. I'm gonna move fucking quick though. I don't know if that was a major hit or if that was a ranger hit. It could have been either. We got a fucking boogie though. Because we need him to get stuck ASAP. He dead. We moving. Please fucking get stuck. Thank you. Later, nerd. This is doable. Uh-oh. I don't know where he is. No, don't get close to him, idiot! Oh no, okay. Whew. Alright, I think we've just barely dodged that. Bro, don't get so close to the majors. I am well aware about the majors, okay? Listen, I'm not a RuneScape expert, I never claimed to be. But welcome. I know you're excited. We're all excited. I'm probably gonna fuck up at Jab, but that's fine, you know? We're all big, beautiful messes. Had me shaking in my custy baby seal leather boots. Alright. I mean, this whole area is just mean. Especially if you're like a newer player. Everyone's just like, bro, it's fucking easy, bro. You just go in there and you just get it. It's easy. I did it at prayer level 43. No big deal. Okay. Ranger. Okay. I can get him stuck. That'll be good. Be eating good in the neighborhood, hopefully. Yeah, the majors are just mean. Alright, get stuck, out. Good. Dumbass. Any bats? I don't think so. I'm just gonna chill out here for a second. 1 second, we're just gonna think about our life choices. We're at wave 41. We have X amount of waves to go. But it's like I said earlier, I think this would be a lot easier if there wasn't 100 waves in front of it. One thing that can help is the True Indicator plugin, which shows you where you exactly are, which isn't always where the character is. You got this, though. I appreciate your confidence in me. You're gonna help me get through these tight... Well, good thing I checked, because I'm low in prayer. You could definitely turn that on, because I know the majors fucking hurt real bad. You should probably just do it on the other end. I'm gonna scooch best I can without getting just completely mortared. You should hopefully get stuck on that side. I probably won't have to move. I might get a couple hits on me, but it is what it is. Yeah, I imagine that add-on's really helpful for what's that fancy thieving agility course where you can get like really good stuff and like stamina something or whatever's. I know that's probably really good for that too. I just haven't gotten around to it. I just installed the this add-on that lets me see what's coming up. Because listen, I'm not here to do homework. I'm not here to study every single wave. I got shit to do. Oh, I didn't have that. I had the wrong bolts equipped. That's all right though. Yeah, and this is why I don't use two. I don't have to switch between a bow and this one because I'm gonna forget. And if I shoot some diamond tip bolts, it's not the end of the world. Hopefully he will get stuck. Are you stuck? Looks like he's stuck. There you go. He's stuck. Ranger's coming. Crazy, I saw a guide that was basically like, yo, bro. You should be running 2 prayers. You should be running Eagle Eye. Oh, are we good? Are we good? Okay, we're good. Ooh. Those majors don't fuck around. Run a little prayer a little bit. That's fine though. Probably not gonna kill that guy though. So I can really think about my decisions. Got blah, bat, ranger, major. Hopefully I can line of sight. Yeah. Okay, should probably be able to line of sight them over there. Howard's Fletcher, is that the place I'm thinking of? I think that's the place I'm thinking of. Yeah, like I said at the beginning, this is just kind of a whatever run. I'm not bringing in the big guns. I'm not bringing in super restores and Sardonian potions and all that jazz. Although it'd probably be a little helpful, actually, speaking of potions. Yeah, I thought about installing that one, I just didn't get around to it. Oh my god, they're just chewing through my potions. My good man, I require your strongest potion. I'm going into battle, and I need your strongest potion. You cannot handle my potion, Sir Knight. My potions will kill a man, let alone a beast. It's a good video. It's a great video. Alright, he's stuck. Who's coming? Who's coming? Oh, they're both stuck. Okay. Put that on for now. Hopefully I, come on, I just need one of them. I don't want both of them. Really threading that line, really threading that line. The second he dies, I'm putting on mage. The second. Okay. Alright, come get here. Come get it, stupid asshole. Did I forget? Okay, I didn't forget. How comfortable am I? I've done a little bit of practice. Not a lot, but a little bit. So I am vaguely familiar with his attacks. Mainly, you stay ranged. And if he does a little danglies, then you switch to melee. Is it a one shot for like pretty much most characters though? If you fuck up the mage prayer with Jad. Dangle switch to mage. That's right. Dangle. That fucking dangle, always dangling around. Well, the reason... I'm pretty sure the reason why you do it the way that I'm doing it is that the melee tell is a lot quicker than the mage tell. Alright. Let's really think about what's going on over here. Okay. Probably get Ranger stuck over here. Why did I turn? How did my run speed get turned off? That was weird. I want you closer so that I don't have to run away. Probably major. Yep. Stomp is range. Lift up front legs is set for a sec is mage. Max hit is 99. I mean more like in the sense of I mean more in the sense of like general characters like around my level. Because I know the I tested in the speedrun world. That one was a one shot. I don't know if he's a harder one that is like pretty much guaranteed the one shot, or if it's just like probably like a 90% hit if he does hit you with the mage. Oh, gotta switch the bolts. We're at wave 44. Yeah, we got some supplies left. We're surviving. We're out here living our best prayer life. Okay. Yeah, we probably want to leave at least one of these guys alive. Yeah, there's a ranger over there. He's mad. And he continue to be mad. Yeah, food. How long have I played Old Screw and Sleep, and have I had a fire cape before? No, I don't want to kill this guy. I don't want to kill that guy. I want to keep him alive. So I've played... Actually, I started... This is kind of a funny story. I started back in 2019 during Classic WoW, which is kind of funny because now a lot of current Classic WoW players are migrating to the OSRS RuneScape, but that's a different story. I started with OSRS RuneScape in Classic WoW in 2019 because I was bored and I was like waiting on raids or waiting for groups to like form up, And I was like, you know, while I'm waiting, I could probably chop down some logs and burn some logs and get some experience, and that's how it started. Very on and off. Here you can look at all my hot journal action. I've done my bee gloves. That's probably the biggest thing I've done. I also did Monkey Madness 1. That's also a decently sized one. These are all my stats right now. Actually, I should probably drink another potion. You gotta see, probably exactly where I am right now is where I want to be. Yeah, I've never had a fire cake before. I tried it last time I played many years ago. Got the Jad and died. But I didn't do any practice beforehand. They didn't have any speedrun worlds, and they didn't have they might have had that app that I saw someone recommend. Unless you just test it. Let's see. Okay, it's right there. He's indeed a ranger. So yeah, well, kill a ranger. Great progress. Maybe a little bit late, but you've been here a while. But as a 20-year veteran, great to have you. Thank you. Welcome. But yeah, I'm kind of playing RuneScape now because I'm kind of in between MMOs at the moment. I was playing Pantheon. I was playing, actually I was playing a lot of the Monsters of Memories stress tests. And this is kind of a perfect in-between game. You know, because you could just put it on and just grind some skills or whatever. Which is nice. Alright. Focus. It's focus time. Ranger. Major's stuck. Great. Gets stuck, a loser. But yeah, my complaint with RuneScape, like kind of like the YouTube space of it, is that there's kind of a lot of people who just assume that that they've done it a million times. They're just like, yeah, bro, it's fucking easy. I've done it 20 million times. Easy game. And then they make guys who are just like, yeah, you're gonna want to start out with a $1 billion or 1 billion gold build. Focus time. Alright, we got a major and a meleeer. Alright, this is gonna be a little tricky. I think we got this. And you know, it's frustrating to me when I'm just like, you know, I'm looking for some tips to get to the next level. Or to make my life a little better, and it's just like, you know, they just assume you're in the $1 billion bracket, and you usually aren't. Exactly, thank you, Matthew. Full Blood, Chorva, and Scythe, Beginner Iron Friendly Guide. Exactly. And it's kind of crazy how many of those guides are out there. I have a joke short on my channel where I say, oh, how to make gold easy, and then at one point in the guide I tell you to get a world record speedrun in Super Mario Bros. But everyone in the comments understood the assignment for that short. They were like, hey, this is a great guide. I was able to buy a house with the bonds. I should start a bossing on a budget guide. That'd probably be good. Probably a good bossing on a budget guide, because you don't have to buy potions or anything. Is that that new, what is it? That new area? Oh shit! Oh fuck! Oh my god! Oh no! I got distracted. I got too greedy. Well, there you go. Easy come, easy goes. Perilous moves, that's the right one. Easy come, easy go. I got some tokens, so it's not a total waste. What is the token for? I already have some for my last run. Also, my bank's a mess, don't worry about it. I got 7,800. Do I go all in? It's already been an hour. It's already been an hour and a half. You could buy some runes or gems or obsidian gear. How much is the obsidian gear? Not that I'm probably gonna use it. You know what? I'm gonna take a quick 5. We're gonna bring in the big guns. No, damn it, I fucking drank it like an asshole. Them tunes though, listen, say real about old school RuneScape, it's got some bangers. Alright, I'll be right back. Look at these big beautiful lizards typing and putting stuffs in the boxes. I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. So since we have at least one expert in chat right now, old school 20-year vet, according to Giraffe. I'm not saying you're lying, but also I could say I'm a 20-year vet, and people may or may not believe me. At what point in my leveling of my combat skills are you like, bro, you should have a fire cape by now, bro? Bro, you should have a fire cape by now, bro. What level would that be? Because as you can see, I'm like 70, 72, 60 prayer. 70s-ish. Around 80 to 100 combat. Well, I'm kind of 89 combat right now. Although I'd have to get 75 for the blowpipe. Where's the setting? But yeah, I was originally gonna try working towards Sins of the Father. Just saw a guide where someone did it at 60. Everything was 60 except for strength, which was 80. But he had a fire cape at 60, and I was like, okay. Am I gonna have to deal with this? 70 range, 60 prayer, minimum for efficient enough runs. You're right there. I'm right there. Okay. Maybe off stream, I'll get range to 75. I'll invest in a blowpipe. How much is a fucking blowpipe? I know they're not cheap. Or maybe start bossing towards one. Yes, I'm lazy. I should know exactly amount, but I don't care. Not sure what they cost, but they're great DPS and the spec kills. I think that's what a lot of people said. I know they got nerfed. I know for a while people were like, I don't know if they're good for Jad anymore. But let us check. That's the other thing I don't like about Iron Man is that you have to get everything, including Toxic blowpipe empty. 7 milli. I mean, I could afford it, but then I have to buy, what's it, adamant darts. Yeah, adamant darts. Or is it rune darts? Is it rune darts the one you want? Yeah. That's getting a little pricey. Although if you're really crazy, you get dragon darts. Ooh. Ooh, yeah, that's for the YouTube guiders out there. So yeah, maybe off stream I'll do that. I'll get combat or range 75, so I can use the old blowpipe. It's 75, right? I'm pretty sure it is. I know it was 70, but I think they changed it to say get some more prayer. Go back to the minings. In fact, I'll mine right now. I don't care. I'll fucking mine right now. Watch me. I gotta level up that mining. I'm glad they added that new area with the bone chip mining, because it's way better than freaking, I am in world, 541. Gotta get my lunar staff out for all my hot lunar staffing. I also gotta get, since I'm gonna be doing some mining, the P-axe. Oh, he's coming. He's got so many monkey nuts to trade me. All the monkey nuts. Listen, I'm not above taking bribes, though. I'll happily take all your money off of your hands. But even then, even if you're like, alright, here you go, here's fucking a scythe and whatever. My man, yep, there you are. Look at him with his fire cape. Miniature the Hulk. Get that fire cape. I will. Oh, he wants to trade. Oh my goodness. What a mad lad. Just casually give me a B pipe. No big deal. I can't equip it though, right? Yeah, I can't equip any of the 75. What a mad lad. Props to Glizzy Gumdrops. Glizzy Gumdrops. You will never be forgotten. I mean, alright, I might... Yeah, it's fine. Listen, it's fine. I would have gotten the jet and I would have died anyways. It's fine. But appreciate you. I might forget your name, but in spirit, I will not forget your username. I'll just call you Sir Glizzies in the distance. Anyways, we're gonna do some mining because... Oh, that definitely helps. That definitely will help. Appreciate it. I can't remember what the fucking ferry code is for this area. It is AGP. But yeah, we're just gonna chill and do some mining. An activity where I can get distracted as I want to get distracted. That's kind of on me though. Streaming. I thought about it as a turn. I was like, should I stream a jet attempt? Because there's always the chance that I get distracted by something. Oops, J... What is it? AGP? I know I just read it, but yeah, this is the right place. But now I can do whatever the hell I want. Now I have an incentive to get 75 ranged. I don't have to worry about switching bolts mid-combat. Just kind of annoying, but it is what it is. Also, sorry I yelled at you in the heat of battle. I mean, I've had a lot of, you know, I've been streaming a little bit, you know, you never know. There's always some guy who comes in here like, bro, you should have come, you should have done whatever. You should have already known. But you've redeemed yourself in more ways than one. Are you all 99s, Giraffe? Is your name right? Giraffe. Okay, just in case it was like Giraffe-meef. That's not where the mines are. That's not where the mines of Moria are. Pardon? But yeah, aside from getting some gear, I think doing the 3 bosses next to here is probably not a bad, cheap way to get stuff, because you don't need pots or anything. You get those. You just make them nearby. Hey, how long have you been playing old school RuneScape? Very on and off. Oh, what's this guy want? That's shears. I thought it was one of those cutlery things. Oh, thank you. Wow, 160 gold. What a nice fellow. Man, I'm gonna buy 1 candy bar with all that money. I'll reiterate the story, but I started in 2019 during Classic WoW because I got kind of bored waiting for stuff, and I was like, well, I'm waiting. I could probably chop down some woods and make some fires, and that's how I started. Long ago. And it's been very on and off. You can look at my stats since then. But as they do say, you never quit RuneScape, you take very long breaks, which is true. Because I saw that whole people getting mad at Mist of Pandaria Classic, which is stupid. Since TBC, they were like, how far are they going to take Classic? And I guess TBC Classic, or not TBC, Mist of Pandaria Classic is as far as they're going right now, which is stupid because no one was a huge fan of Mist of Pandaria. Like, people liked it and they played it, but you know, it's not the hot expansions. You know, everyone loved original classic WoW and TBC and Wrath of the Lich King to some degree, and then it was just like, Cataclysm, yes, Mist of Pandaria, oof. So yeah, a lot of players moved over there. But I would listen. I did it before it was cool, and I was actually playing RuneScape while also playing classic WoW, which is the real RuneScape way to play. Playing RuneScape while you're doing other shit. That's the way RuneScape was made and intended to be. How long have you been playing? Is making 651. Also welcome. Do links work in chat? Guess not. Yeah, I don't think so. Like a week? Nice. Were you what made you switch? Were you disillusioned classic WoWer, or you just saw a lot of people playing and you're like, fuck it, I'll try it. Why not? I saw the hype, haha, but I've tried all MMOs basically. I'm in the same boat. I've tried a spectrum of MMOs. Actually, my first MMO was Kingdom of the Winds. Next is Kingdom of the Winds. Ooh, I got a screenshot of my character age from hands at Lumbridge. Account was created 7,315 days ago. Listen, give me a blowpipe. I'll believe whatever the hell you want me to believe, bro. Actually, I worked on the original classic RuneScape, and they loved me, and there's a statue. Yep, believe you. That's blowpipe talking. I decided to go the Iron Man route to learn the game, honestly. I mean, good for you. There's things I like about hardcore, or things I like about Iron Man, and there's things I don't like about it. The biggest thing I don't like is Herbler. Herbler fucking sucks on Iron Man. Herbler sucks. But anyways. But I still think that if I could get a team together, I'm not proposing anything. I'm just saying, in theory, like a lot of people say, I'd like to play D&D someday. I think it would be cool to play group Iron Man. Yeah, but it's hard. It's hard, but earning the items, etc., just feels different. Yeah, because you earn them through blood, sweat, and tears. But also, you gotta make your own potions, and that part sucks. It hits the feels differently. Yeah, I mean, like, also the quests. Like, there's no bullshit WoW quests where it's like, kill 10 boars. Excuse me, traveler. My daughter is cold and she requires boar hides to warm her cold body. Can you get me 10 boar hides, please? Like, every single quest in some capacity matters. Like, including the very bullshit beginning one. Chef's assistant? What's the name of that one? Cook's assistant? Where you make a cake and it's really easy. That one is important because you do that quest and that leads into Recipe for Disaster, which is the follow-up quest, which leads to your Barrow's Gloves. I think the quest progression is really good. I think I call this I almost call this MMO like a Metroidvania, because you have things that you unlock that make traversal of the world better. Like the fairy rings and magic teleports and all sorts of crazy other jazz, and like mini games that make leveling up easier or make leveling up better for certain activities after you do certain quests and stuff like that. That kind of stuff is really good. I wish other MMOs would kind of borrow from it. In fact, I think WoW should have borrowed a lot from this game with classic WoW, but they didn't. They were lazy. They were just like, whatever, we're just going to pump this out, and then, you know, people are going to play it. Lamau got my start. I got started in RuneScape Classic, but this account is from the beginning of RS2. I've forgotten my originals account. Alright, I'm out for the night. Good luck, man, and you got this. Eventually. Thank you, Giraffe. If you're curious, I generally stream MMO stuffs on Tuesdays and Thursdays around this time. I usually start 4:30 Pacific. I think it's 7:30 Eastern. Time math is tough. But Tuesdays and Thursdays. If something else comes out, like if Monsters and Memories comes out, I'm probably going to switch to that. Sorry, it's just going to happen. It's whatever. It's what the hotness is happening. But for now, we're playing RuneScape. And I'll be trying. I'll keep trying until I cry into a pillow endlessly. So you randomly recommended, but I appreciate the heads up. I'll find you again. I'll appreciate you. Mr. Glizzy Man, your pipe will not be forgotten. Your glizzy pipe. You know what? Don't read into that. But yeah, example is this is a whole new area that they added recently. Last time I stopped playing. There. This whole area, the Kingdom of Valamor. They added this whole new area. And mining's a lot better. It's better than the Motherlode mine. I hated that place. This place is a lot better for leveling up mining. Can you switch off of Iron Man? I think you can if you just get tired of like making your own potions. I want to say you can, but I'm not 100% sure. I know if you start hardcore Iron Man and you die, you just become regular Iron Man. That I know for a fact. Yeah, I believe you can, yeah. I mean, that's good too, you know? It would suck to get, like, decently far in Iron Man and just be like, man, I just want to buy shit. I don't want to deal with all this, which is good. But yeah, we're just chilling. We're getting some bone chips. So yeah, this area you get blessed bone shards or chips. Sorry, I'm an ex-EQ player. These are bone chips for me. And then you get some special wine. You go up to an altar and you turn them in. And it's a decent prayer experience. It's quicker if you get like dragon and worm bones and break them down, but it is what it is. It's probably really good for Iron Man, actually. But yeah, we had an attempt at Jad earlier. I got distracted with chat. That's on me. Prayer ran out. Mage double bonked me. Happens. Happens to the best of us. So I notice on streams when people are bossing, they die, they don't lose their loot. Or is that just out in the open world? So I haven't done a lot of bossing personally. But I think how it works is when you die, you leave a tombstone. If your death was not from another player. I think that's how it works now. then you can go and get your loot without people looting it, I think. Don't quote me on this. And there's that Grim Reaper guy, and he will more or less sell the loot back to you for a certain price if you don't get it within like 5 or 10 minutes. But if another player kills you, it's a whole other ball game. I think you save your 3, if you're not skulled, you save your 3 most expensive items. Then everything else, the person who killed you can loot them. But yeah, I don't know. Probably. I know when I died for my little dumb short I made, that's what happened. I left a tombstone out there, and then I could just go to the death guy. You don't know, he's death guy. Lumbridge. He's like around here somewhere. Yeah, there you go. That's office. That's office. Although, if you died fighting like the Black Dragon or something, like the big Black Dragon boss, and someone else killed you, you might drop all your stuff. I don't know. I don't know how that stuff works. I haven't really messed around with it a lot. Not a whole heckin' lot. But yeah, I'm leveling up my mining right now. Because I need to hit 70 for, ultimately, I'm not going to be doing this right this second, because as you'll see, there's other requirements for this quest. Flying on the elves. Requires 70. It's the penultimate quest and requires 70 a lot of different stats. And a lot of the prerequisite for this quest also requires like around 70-ish. And that unlocks a whole lot of cool stuff. Anyways, like I was saying. I started with Nexus Kingdom of the Winds. Really old game. In fact, if you saw that YouTube video about that guy exploring a quote-unquote dead MMO, and that was Dark Age. Dark Age was the other game that Nexus of the Kingdom of the Wind developers made. So I was very familiar with that. I wasn't like, I played a little bit of it, I didn't play a whole lot of it like I did Nexus. But I was familiar with it. But then I played EverQuest. I played a lot of EverQuest, started in Kunark. What did I play? And then I played a whole bunch of other MMOs. I played WoW. I played WoW. I skipped TBC. Played Wrath. What else? I played a lot of MMOs. I'm just trying to remember which ones I did play. EverQuest 2. I did play EverQuest 2 as well. Although probably with the probably with my newly found toxic blowpipe, I could probably do some more bosses in the future. Alrighty. Yeah, this is nice because I level up both mining and prayer, which I do need both of, especially prayer. Let's see. I think I get something at 70. Yeah, Piety. Piety's really good for some bosses. But if you can, you want to aim to get to 43, because then you can protect against all the stuffs. As you saw me do earlier, when I forgot to drink my prayer potion and get killed by the major. But yeah, I like RuneScape a lot. There's some things I'm not a huge fan of RuneScape, like Slayer. I feel like Slayer's probably a little better, like once you get a decent amount of points and some skill and some starting to unlock the bosses and the helmet and all that jazz. I don't know. It's basically just grinding, but different. More secluded. So yeah, I need to level up Smithing too, also for Song of the Elves. But everything else is almost there. Carpentry 2, Hunting 2. Cool, I just did Elemental Workshop 1 and got a magic shield. Sick. That's a decent shield. Probably really good for Iron Man. Because you don't need anything. There's probably not a lot of options for you as Iron Man, and that's like a decent shield. Which is, you know, better than nothing. Isn't there like a higher one you can make? You make a elemental shield and like a magic shield from that quest. Like one's orange and one's blue or something. I don't remember. This was many ages ago. But you could barely. Okay, I just noticed something. You could barely see the line in my background, but I'll fix it. Listen, good to see it 8 streams in. You know, sometimes it takes 8 streams to see something like that. There we go. No line. Line gone. It was only mildly distracting. Only mildly. Yeah, we're getting close. We're almost 66 mining. Do I get anything at 66? I don't think so. I mean, I could get that ore. Not that I'm gonna use it. No, areas, mining guild. Oh, I can go to the mining guild. Oh, that's right. That's the new hot place to get mining, is to get the shooting stars. And that's the good thing about RuneScape 2, is that they add so much content, but it's never content that you really feel left out of. Some of it is super high end, but usually it's like stuff for everybody. You know, low-level Iron Man up to people with, you know, $5 billion bank accounts. But yeah, this is a great game to chill with. You know, chill with also. It's just nice to have a game. Like, sometimes I'm playing, sometimes in the middle of something, I'm just like, I just want to grind, you know, I just want to work, I want to get some levels in something, I want to get some equipment, I want to get some skills, I want to get something. And old school RuneScape fills that void sometimes. Actually, before I'm done, I should probably head to Lumbridge and see how old my account is. Yeah, I agree with that too. I like is making for the 651 says, I like the questing so far. It gives me something to work towards versus the endless grind of one skill. Yeah. And you get to switch it up too, like, oftentimes you'll go from one skill to the other, like, alright, you know, I'm tired of mining, I'm going to work on my agility, which I need, or my thieving, you know, there's a lot of stuff to work towards. And they're all important in one way or another. I feel like RuneScape also does that really well. It gives you just milestones to work towards. Short-term goals, long-term goals. Meanwhile, a lot of MMOs currently are just like, get to the end game. Listen, bro, just get to the end game so that it can be outdated in a couple of years. Yeah, endgame is going to be... Listen, I'm not at the endgame either. I'm not anywhere close to the endgame. I don't have my fire cape. I mean, maybe if things went better, I might have gotten it. I don't know. There's a variety of bosses. I think there's Barrows. Barrows is one a lot of people do. Might be a pain in the ass to do. There's like a lot of things, just a little bit of setup for Barrows. But you get some good loot out of it. That I used actually some of it when I was doing the fire cape attempt. Trying to think. I haven't really done many bosses either. I've done some Barrows. I've done, aside from like Winter Todd and Tempros, which are technically bosses, I guess. They are bosses and they're also not bosses. I'm having is I don't know what loot is good per se. So probably if you're really low level, sorry, I got something stuck in my throat. You're probably just going to be wearing whatever tier that you can wear. And it'll probably be either bronze or iron, or just a full set of mithril plate. Same with like you know, like a rune or a mithril or whatever. Scimitar. I think I'm rocking iron gear at the moment, and the wizard robes, helm / air staff, magic shield. Yeah, and it also just depends on what you're leveling too. But pretty much at that low level, it's just probably the blue mage set. I forget the name of it. Where, you know, like the blue robes and the blue hat and all that jazz. And the staff. And don't make the same mistake. I saw a little bit of Mad Season Show's playthrough also. And he was wearing a full set of regular armor, doing casting spells, and he was like, why are my spells doing 0 damage? It's like, well, armor decreases your magic power, and he didn't know. But hopefully you figured that out. Wizard robe, yeah. That's probably your best bet for the time being. Magic is pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. It has its uses. And there's different spell books too, later on. They have different stuff and different teleports and special abilities, like you have crazy stuff. Start again. You have crazy stuff like I think Arceus is like I can tan Was it Lunar? Is it Lunar that has the tanning? Yeah, tan leather. Just tans all the leather in your inventory with one spell. Spin flax. Teleports. I kind of wish you didn't have to, like, manually switch between the books and you can only have one book in your inventory. I get why they did it. I think it's a little annoying, though. That's just me, though. Listen, I'm allowed to complain. You know, I think I'll get 1,000 shards, and then we'll turn them in. See if we can't squeeze out one, because I think I'm really close to 61 prayer. Yeah, I'm really close. But yeah, this game has a lot of good in it. It hits hard as fuck, but I feel I get hard also. Well, listen. Anyone who sees a crit like that, who sees a big damage number, and it's a crit, you're gonna get a little semi. I just want to get a high level agility for now, for max frontage at 58 with 2 agility pieces, and lightness boots for def is a huge def huge boost. Yeah. The although apparently they did some changes with agility. Like now you're not so reliant on the graceful set. Like just having the skill is helps out a lot now too, from what I heard. But yeah, full graceful is super nice once you get it. And then once you get super fancy, you dye it. You dye it like black or brown or whatever color you want to dye it. And then you flex on the haters. You say, my graceful is blue. What color is your graceful? White. Loser. I'm the loser, though. I'm the loser right now because my graceful is white. Actually, maybe I'll dang first and then I'll turn them all in. Because I'm so close. I want all the outfits. Listen, we all want all the outfits. I just need the chest for mine. Nice. You'd see it's negative 18 kilometers or kilograms. Or Koger grams, whatever. Look at us go. Yeah, I plan on playing this a little bit for the time being, you know? It's a great game to chill with. But it also can be a very intense game to not chill with. But yeah, I'm glad they added this area. This area is way better leveling up mining than the Motherlode mine. Because the Motherlode mine, you'd have to get the ore and then take it to a thing and process it, and it just took way too long. It's way It's way more AFKer now, because now you just sit and you chill and you put on a YouTube video. In fact, right now, at this very moment, there's probably someone mining while watching YouTube. And maybe, just maybe, there's someone mining in these exact same mines, watching me also mine in these exact same mines. That's the beauty of RuneScape right there. I'm questing while watching you mine. Yeah. Exactly. I forget what video it was, but someone was like, it's funny because someone is definitely playing RuneScape while watching this video, and he's right. It's not wrong. I have so many gemstones. I'm waiting for my Python scripts to calculate. It'll be slow AF. You one of those programmers, Grando Reaper? You tip a typing, you'll be like, download hotbabes.png, and then just downloads all the hot babes. Playing RuneScape while reading about RuneScape and watching RuneScape, everything revolves around RuneScape right now. Exactly. Oh, you don't program. I forecast with scripts consultants provide. Ooh. So you just see people do it and you're just like, hey, yo. Your script sucks, bro. It sucks ass. Oh, let's respawn. Let's respawn. That guy ding. I don't know what level it is, but he ding. Oh, you know, he's got that crystal pick. He's a G. You see, that's what you want to do, Silent the Elves, so you can get that shit. That shit over, no, over there. There you go. It's crap. Whatever. Close enough. Funny story about telling people that they suck. I went to GDC a long time ago, back in 2012. Back when I was like, I can be a game developer, right, guys? I couldn't be a game developer. Definitely not. Definitely not. But anyways, I went there because I was part of a game club at the time. We went there. It was a learning experience, and it was also kind of shameful. Do what you gotta do. And I had a dude I knew who was a programmer, and he went to like NVIDIA's panel that they had there. All right, gotta go have IRL calls. Take care. All right, enjoy. Be sure to mine while you're taking those calls. Really get the effectiveness of your efficiency out there. But have a good one. Good seeing you. But he went to an NVIDIA panel, and he stood up in the front and he was like, bro, your software sucks. I hate your software. I hate how you do things with your graphics card. I hate them. And pretty much the NVIDIA guy up there, he was like, do you want a job with us? Do you want a job with us over in NVIDIA? Crazy. Crazy to think all the big boy bucks he'd be making nowadays if he took that offer. But this was before like 1080 Ti's and the crazy graphics card mess that we're in right now. Really interesting time. Yeah, I might have to fucking bank though. I have so much junk in my trunk. Look at all that junk. No, the beginner scroll box. I could have made 500 coins. No, the beginner scroll box. My skill is making monkey numbers. Ooh. You just beat your chest at the office like a monkey. I mean, that's a gorilla, but whatever. Who cares? Listen, everyone respects Monkey on some level, alright? At some level, everyone's like, listen, don't fuck with Monkey, they'll rip your eyes out. Or definitely don't fuck with Gorilla. Gorilla will rip you in half. You don't give two shits. And then he will shit on your corpse to assert dominance. In fact, Monkey Madness 1 and 2 are definitely two quests that where you see how much monkeys fucking suck to deal with. I think Monkey Madness 2 has like a big boss at the end of it that... What do I need for Monkey Madness 2? I probably have to do some other quests. Nope. Yes. Ooh, 69 Slayer. I'm close to 60 Hunter. Yeah, I'm 3 away. 69 Slayer though, nice, but also ooh. That's not happening anytime soon. But we're almost. Maybe we could squeeze it out. Maybe we could squeeze it out. Nope, definitely not now. I gotta head back. I gotta cut these gems and other gems. It's gonna be so worth it when I get 61 prayer. My life will be changed forever. Let me get a chisel out. Chisel these bad boys down. Let me deposit these delicious coins. Just put them in my stomach. I'm really close to hitting 71 crafting too. Let me just rub out some stones. Preferably not a JO stone, that's a different kind of stone. Bank, I don't want to talk to you, idiot. Excuse me, do you want to know the lore about why I'm a banker? No. Bank. Bank now, ask questions later. We need a hammer too. But they put one right in there because they know me. They know who I am. Look at that one experience. At this rate, hold on, how many combines am I gonna need? 52,000 of those to level up my smithing. I'm not doing it. Listen, there's probably some insane people who will do that. I'm not doing that. You know, I'll leave the hammer. You know, I'll drop the hammer. Fuck the hammer. I don't care about your hammer. This is a way there. Nope. Guess it's not. Yeah, we'll get 2 dings, which is something. We'll get a mining ding. And we'll get probably a prayer ding. And that's 2 dings closer to being the most ultimate warrior that we can be out there. Also, six people watching right now. Let's go. Welcome. If you're coming here for Jad, you missed it. I got attracted by chat and I died. By a major. Happens to the best of us. Listen, happens to the best of us. I knew going in that might happen, and it happened. Like I'm a clairvoyant. But we'll be back another day. We'll be back another day. We'll be ready. We'll be steady. Let's see. How many minings does it say I need to ding? 102 minings. So that'll be over before we freaking know it. Before we mother flippin' know it, bro. But yeah, we're gonna go out there, we're gonna get some levels. We're gonna show Jad that he's still not to be messed with, but that we're a contender, you know? You know what it's like? It's like, I think I figured out exactly what it's like. It's like playing Punch-Out, the original OG NES Punch-Out. And you're good at the other, you know, getting bald bull down, Don Flamingo, Super Punch, Super Macho Man, getting all those guys down, and then you get to freaking, you get the Mike Tyson, and he just backhands you. He just backhands you just like that. That's what Jad is like. Because at the beginning of Mike Tyson for the Punch-Out, he whoops you. If he gets one hit on you, you're done. That's it. Gone. See you later, alligator. I've never beaten Punch-Out. BT dubs. But I haven't played it in many years. I always get the Super Macho Man. Apparently you can dodge his big wind-up. His big try wind-up thing. You don't have to duck it, but I was always trying to duck it as a kid. And I never could quite do it. It's tough. It's because you have to hit it twice. He's a tough SOB. That Super Macho Man. It's a shame we haven't had a new Punch-Out in a while. Come on, Nintendo, get on it. Man, Nintendo sucks. It's like, they could just make so much money just being like, hey, do you want to play our old NES games legally? Here you go, here's how you do it. But no, it's like, no. We're only going to have like 3 games available on Nintendo Switch Online. And we might add more later, but we're probably not going to add more later. It's just dumb. That's right, Nintendo. Not a fan. Because there's probably a lot of people out there who are like, yeah, I want to play Mario. Listen, I remember Mario from when I was a 3-year-old boy. I haven't played video games in 30 years, so I want to see what's up with Mario. But it's like, actually, if you want to play Mario, you have to buy a Nintendo Switch 1 or 2, get a subscription to Nintendo Switch Online, and then you can play Mario. Oh, I'm sorry, you want to play more than Mario? Well, some games you can, and some games you can't. Also, I think on Nintendo Switch Online, they don't have the American Tetris Attack. They have, like, the Japanese version, but I want the American version of Tetris Attack. I want to see the little dancing young Yoshis singing my song. But they have the Japanese version. It's different. I'm not happy. Speaking of NES, I am working on how to get into video games, like, general guide. I think may or may not do okay. We'll see. We'll see. It's a lot of work, though. Still a lot of work left to be done on it. But for now, mining in RuneScape. We're getting close. That bar is teeter-tottering ever closer. How many actions, allegedly? 44 actions, according to RuneLight. Also, if you don't know, use RuneLight. Makes your life way easier. Especially with the plugins and stuff. It's kind of crazy that Jagex hasn't, like... There it is. Woo! Less than 44, I guess. We are now a level 66 miner. We're not mining anymore. We're going to turn these bone shards in. Equip this, because I'm not going to be using it for a second. Chisel that bad boy down. It's gone and chiseled. Gone with the chiseling. But yeah, every level in Old School RuneScape matters on some level. And that's what's beautiful about it, is that, like, hey, I got 66 mining. That's one level closer to 70 mining, which you need for Song of the Elves. That's right, I think I'm gonna need a whole lot of Sunfire wine. You know, we'll do one. If I need more, I can just get some more at the bank. It's not a big deal. And plus, I can calculate how many more I'm gonna need based on how many I get done with the first one. Math. Listen, everyone loves math. Those kids at math class, they go, oh boy, I love solving for X. Please, let's do more math equations. One of the I didn't have this teacher in high school, but he did go to the same high school. He did teach at the high school I went to. He said in his fun time he just did math equations from his old high school math book or college math book, I forget which one it was. And even the teachers told him he was crazy. All right, time to bless this shit. Bless it up. Bird up. Let's see how many more jugs I'm gonna need after this one. Pirates. They made NASCAR racing on the PC. Alright, so I need... like five jugs of wine? Throw it on the ground. We don't need that jug. We're litterers. So we'll probably dang prayer. Well, according to RuneLight, I need exactly one action to dang in prayer. Alright, we bless that wine. Get us some holy crackers. Should probably re-up my prayer too, since I'm right here. Don't let me go all the way. I was hoping to click it, but I couldn't. I couldn't click it. I wasn't good enough. Now I can click it though. Up 61 prayer. Let's go. There we go. I wasted one, but whatever. Here you go, soldier. All yours. And that'll do it for today. So yeah, I'll do a little stuff offline. I'll get range to 75. Maybe I'll get something else to, like, maybe I'll get defense a little higher. Maybe I'll get defense to 75. I don't know. Or maybe what'll happen is I'll have to do grinding on stream, because that's gonna take some time. But thanks everyone for stopping on by. Hope everyone has a good day. What's coming up this week? Probably Tuesdays and Thursdays. More RuneScape for the time being. It's a good game. And maybe if we're lucky, we'll actually get our Fire Cape one of these times. And maybe I won't get distracted by chat and just get maged to death. Happens to the best of us. Happens to the best of us. Sunday, well, tomorrow, Friday, actually. Friday, Rose for Foes. That's over on Static Group Live. Put the link in chat. That'll be over on their Twitch page. I host it over on Static Group Live. So it's still me. It's one other dude if you don't know him. Gulo. We play Night some right in Night Rain. Actually, Grand of Reaper will probably also be there unless he's too busy making babies, which is fair. And Sunday, I don't know what I'm doing this Sunday. Hopefully I can get another game to work. Last week we played Monsters and Memories because Monsters and Memories hasn't gone. But the week before that was attempting to play. The PC version of Mario is missing. Couldn't get it to work. I'll find something equally as good as that to play for this Sunday, because it's been a while. Probably some DOS, Windows 98, somewhere in that stratosphere. But yeah, I think that'll do it. Hope everyone has a wonderful Thursday evening. Almost TGIF. And I'll see you whenever I see you. Bye-bye.